And in the end, if they start talking and they say, I wish I had, then they're not coping well. And then, but some of my others, they say, I'm glad I did, they're coping well. And I started to see this pattern that some of the ones doing the best, in my mind, I'm like, look, you're doing great compared to some of the other people I'm seeing, but their brain was stuck. Their life story was stuck with, I wish I had. I wish I had gotten screening earlier. I wish I had gone to a different place. I wish I had not, smoked. I wish I had. And then there were others who weren't doing as well. You would think the people doing well are going to be like, I'm glad I did. But there's a mismatch there. It's a perspective on your life. It's your own, the story you write for yourself. And so there were people who I was like, woof, you were rocking and rolling, man. It's all right. You made some lifestyle choices, informed lifestyle choices. And they're like, yeah, man, I had a wild run. I had a patient come in and the perspective was there. She was great. She was like 80 something. And she came in with her partner, and they had a good dynamic. I said, so how long have you guys been, you guys been a team? And the guy, who's like beaming and happy, I think he was like 85. He's like, oh no, we just met a couple years ago. She had two prior husbands, and she looked at me deadpan in the face. I didn't kill them. They died of natural causes. That's what she said to me. And I was like, this is amazing, because she's a cancer patient, vibrant. Dressed to the hilt. So the secret sauce there, the shortcut is she feels great about how her life turned out. Even though if you look at her medical chart, there's a lot of issues. She had a child die. Woof, that's the hardest one. Then she had a husband pass away, and she's dealing with cancer. Now, the last thing she said to me, she's like, stay out of trouble. But if you can't, have fun with it. I was like, that's the kind of classroom that I'm in. And so if I can tell their stories in a way that's not one person's story, but captured over thousands of patients over 25 years, I think that's my purpose in life.